Well, good Saturday morning, friends and family. Today is Saturday, August the 10th, and I'll be reading our last devotion for this week. I hope that you look forward to joining us tomorrow morning, either in person or at least watch on Facebook, as it'll be a great day as we're discussing the miracles, but also we get to experience some baptisms tomorrow. But for today's story, we are looking at how Jesus' healings fulfill prophecy, and specifically some of the prophecy from Isaiah. And so we've got two tellings of this, one from Matthew chapter 12 and one from Mark chapter 3. So Matthew 12, 15 through 21 says, "But Jesus knew what they were planning, so he left the area, and many people followed him. He healed all the sick among them, but he warned them not to reveal who he was. This fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah concerning him. 'Look at my servant, whom I have chosen. He is my beloved, who pleases me. I will put my spirit upon him, and he will proclaim justice to the nations. He will not fight or shout or raise his voice in public. He will not crush the weakest reed or put out a flickering candle. Finally, he will cause justice to be victorious, and his name will be the hope of all the world.'" And then Mark chapter 3, verses 7 through 12. "Jesus went out to the lake with his disciples, and a large crowd followed him. They came from all over Galilee, Judea, Jerusalem, Idumea, from east of the Jordan River, and even from as far north as Tyre and Sidon. The news about his miracles had spread far and wide, and vast numbers of people came to see him. Jesus instructed his disciples to have a boat ready so that the crowd would not crush him. He had healed many people that day, so all the sick people eagerly pushed forward to touch him. And whenever those possessed by evil spirits caught sight of him, the spirits would throw them to the ground in front of him, shrieking, 'You are the Son of God.' But Jesus sternly commanded the spirits not to reveal who he was." You know, the reality is, I think that God's plan is one that he longs for us to participate in. It's not one that's stifling, but it's kind of an open invitation plan. He longs for each and every one of us to see the best version of ourselves. Isaiah was a full 600 or 700 years before Jesus, and he could foresee God sending someone who was going to show kindness to the world in a way that they hadn't experienced it before. The people in Mark's reading, they were longing to see the healing and hope that Jesus brought. You know, I have to think that the same thing is true for us today. God's got a plan for us. God's got a plan for you. And it's a plan to prosper us, a plan for us to know real joy, real life. And it's a plan that includes us explaining and showing and witnessing that real life to the world around us. You know, I be honest, I stopped watching the news years ago. It just depressed me. And yet I follow it enough to know that this world is deeply broken. I'm deeply broken, and I'm sure you are as well. And we need the gospel message. We need the hope that Jesus brings and the miracles that he brings of real life, real healing, and a future that is peaceful and kind, one that shows the world just how much they are loved. And I hope and pray that as we look at these miracles, you'll find ways in which God has moved in your life, and you'll bear witness to that in the world. You have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.